Hello, I'm Sadiqa Khairi, and today I want to talk about how to create a successful brand. I wanted to start with a sentence from Jeff Bezos, which says, "Your brand is what people say about you when you're not in the room." What is a brand? What is the first thing that comes to your mind when you hear the word Apple, Tesla, or Disney? A brand is not just a company's name. It's a company's reputation in a free and competitive world. Companies need to earn their reputation through their hard work and great product. What is a successful brand? In simple words, a successful brand is any company or entity whose advertisement and slogans match its products. Its customers are satisfied and it continues to meet demand. Demand is a successful brand. For successful brand creation, firms should do things that are hard. First, creating trust. Creating trust is by making promises and fulfilling the promise, even when it's difficult. And for that, we can use an example from Amazon. Their next day delivery system is really a hard task to do, especially with the traffic and other problems that we have. But they promised and delivered their promise to millions of customers daily. Takeaway creation of a brand is by making promises and advertisements, but delivering on the promises keeps a brand alive. Here are steps for success. Step 1. Find out what is one difficult thing you can do that others are not able to do. Being able to identify a problem that no one else is thinking about it and working hard to find solution for it is a great way to create and maintain a brand. Like the same day delivery example of Amazon. And also we can use Tesla as an example. They made electric cars with long-term batteries, which before that people could not trust electric cars for their daily use. Now it can help with the gas, and also people can use and drive their cars for a longer time because of the battery. Step 2, consistency. Staying consistent with delivering on the promises is another key to success. For example, Starbucks. Through the years, they are providing the same coffee quality and also the same services for their customers. Wherever you go to a Starbucks store, you can have the same quality and the same product within the same service from their employees, which is a really key part of their success. Step 3, being transparent at all the time. Transparency between cost and product has shown to improve brand values. Alternatively, when something goes wrong, a brand should admit it, be open about it, and fix it through a clear communication with their customer. And Johnson & Johnson is a great example for this point, which at year 1982, where the Tylenol crisis happened, they warned their customers and recalled the product, and that was how they built trust among the people and their customers. That's why they are now one of the successful brands in healthcare and medical field. What to avoid while creating a brand? Ignoring value of a brand, Saying one thing but doing another thing can destroy a brand. For example, Volkswagen, they faced crisis because they mislead their customers about the population their car were creating, and that was one of the example that I could use for this one. Making complicated advertisements. People only pay attention when they understand something. Overcomplicating advertisement can negatively affect a brand. Advertisement is something that people can be attracted to a brand. Actually, it is one of the biggest ways that a brand can be introduced to people and to customers. But sometimes some brands, unfortunately, focus more onto other details than their own product and service that they provide, and that's how customers get confused and they don't become attracted to the product to go for it. And the third point is focusing on short terms gains instead of long term. Focusing on short term gains instead of long term. Focusing on short term quick profit can damage long term reputation of a brand and should be avoided. For example, Facebook focused more on into quick progress, but they didn't focus on people and their users' privacy. That was how the trust was damaged, and people could not, trust Facebook anymore. And other social media applications kind of become more successful or compared to Facebook. In conclusion, I wanted to talk about briefly mention some points that are a successful brand is not only the identity of a product or service, but also the value customers share with the company. When people trust a company, they associate themselves with it. Find something really difficult that no one else wants to solve and provide that service to product to customer and provide that service and product to customers better than anyone. Stay consistent and transparent with the customers at all the times. Avoid short-term gains for long-term goals. And finally, communicate product in a simple and understanding terms with the customers so they get interested. This was my presentation about a successful brand. Thank you.